I mean, if you can't tell, it's clearly the biodiversity. If you can't figure out that it's the biodiversity, you aren't that smart. You can take a frog or a rodent or a cat to Australia and it will literally take over. And that, how else do I explain it? It shows that there is a hole the size of a fucking planet in the system. If that is something they have to watch out for. You moving something from one continent to another will literally destroy the biodiversity there. It can't possibly be that thin and that thick. I can't explain it to you any simpler. It just simply doesn't work that way. The biodiversity, a bird would carry a seed somewhere. You understand that? That's what they're known for, is migrating with seeds. Birds. Do you understand? And birds don't seem to bring bamboo over to oak groves or oak groves over to bamboo. And I don't know how to explain this to you, but that's a pretty common tree. And these trees are so different. They both produce wood. They are so different. They're not even in the same genome. And yet they're on the same place. They're at the same place, kind of. And there's nothing. Nothing. You don't see anything. Cats and frogs to take over Australia. You got bamboo and oak. And there's nothing to see? Okay, I mean, I think it's kind of obvious. You know what I'm saying? I think it's fairly obvious that giraffes do not live on the same world as some of these other creatures. It just doesn't make fucking sense. Like giraffes, for real? Why? Why would a giraffe possibly be running around? Now, if you take, what's his name? Who invented that bullshit? Darwin. You look at Darwin, he can't even explain it himself because there's no answer. No matter how hard he tries to lie to you about it, it just doesn't work. And the reason is because it's a false reality. How else? Look, man. Things that live in the desert. You know what I'm saying? Things that live in the desert. Okay? Things that live in Australia. If they ever come in contact, they will be a massive extinction of biodiversity. How does it become that biodiverse, that encapsulated, that localized, and that untouchable that we need to protect it? It doesn't make no fucking sense. You understand? I don't know. Maybe it makes sense to you, but it doesn't even make sense to Darwin. Therefore, it implies that there is a big lie, that there is a black hole, and if you can't see it, you're just kind of fucking stupid.